Yo, so you've heard me say it a million times, right? That more times than not, I got the attention span of a goldfish. What's going on like right now is proof positive that that's 100% true. We're going to talk about that, and I'll show you what I mean on this week's Tuesday Morning Tech Tip from Pugliese Speed Shop. All right, so this all happened because it's a rainy day, right? We've been spoiled lately. It hasn't rained in I don't know how long, but it rained all day today. It was a little cold, and well, it kind of hindered my plan. I wanted to get this guy out of the shop, maybe bring the OBS in, kind of give an inventory of what's going on. But like I said, it's raining. We detailed this guy. I get it. It will eventually get dirty, but not today. All right. So Jay calls me this morning and says, "What are you doing?" I says, "I don't know. I'm kind of being lazy, trying to figure out what I want to do." He says, "Hey, you going to work on that door?" I said, "That's probably a really good idea." See it sitting back there on the rack. Well, here's the problem. I just told you. I just finished detailing this thing. I don't want dust all over either. I get it, guys. This is probably, I don't know. This is first world problems for sure. You know, I don't want to get the car just detailed dusty, dirty, wet, anything like that. But I think it makes sense, right? Why redo it? It's funny I should say that. Because I said, you know what I need to do? I need to clean the shop. So it's, can you see back there at all? Kind of messy. So I came up with the idea to start getting stuff out of the back room that I've been just cramming everything in. And a lot of it's there. Some is on the floor. The other work. Terrible, right? So I started doing that, and then I said, oh man, I didn't finish detailing everything I wanted to detail on the caddy. So you see, I got because the tailpipes, they're chrome and they weren't shining. We just can't have that. We did get that accomplished, but that's about all we've accomplished because I've done half of everything else. I'm going to spin you around and show you what I'm talking about because I just can't explain it any other way. I think I'll start here. We got the broom out, right? And we got a pile of who knows what there. Because I went around and cleaned up all the flags. There was like cobwebs and stuff all over them. And then, of course, I had to clean the board and the shelf up there, which then I had to clean on top of the fridge and the radio because that was important. And then I said, oh, man, I got this tour pack right here. So I'm going to put up the rack I bought. Maybe I'll put that in the corner. We didn't get there, guys, obviously. I think that's when I did this. I'm not sure because things got a little foggy. Then I said, hey, you know what's a little chilly in here? Let me run these heaters and see if this is going to work to heat everything up and see if it's not going to, trip some breakers or nothing. And then I was like, oh, well, this guy's been cracked since, I don't know, the day I got it. Let me glue that back together. Probably a good time to also pull the air filter out and maybe start yanking off the throttle body and see what's wrong with this guy. Well, we can put the lines back in there. That's a good idea. Then let's get buckets of tools and all this kind of stuff. So this is stuff I've bought, then Megan and Andrew bought me, and I got a bucket of tools right here that Jimbo gave me I got to go through. I think I got, these work in the yard with Will. He gave me those. So, and then here's the best part, guys. You remember when I had to go out and buy some hose clamps? And yeah, I think I probably had enough. What do you think? Megan and Andrew hooked me up, but I was too dumb to realize. We got some cotter pins. Oh, here's that rack to hold the tour pack. So, yeah, we're good. We're getting there. I think I bought a second or third one of these. Oh, look, more hose clamps. Awesome. Some fuel filters, gloves. We got some O-rings. You guys remember me looking for O-rings? Yeah, probably should look too. God, man, what am I doing? What we got here? Angle finder. We haven't gotten out of the wrapper yet. This looks pretty cool. Can't tell you because it's still in there. Bought that to do the Bel Air. Haven't gotten to that yet, which I think that's also part of. How many times have I messed with side terminal stuff? Yep. We did some brakes. That's still in the box. I'm trying to figure out what was missing that day. This probably could have helped, right? I've made one of these. I think I got 3 of these now. It's good to hold on to that. Yeah. Do you guys see what's going on here? Good, because I don't. What else we got over here? Another heater going over here. Seems to be doing a good job. We finally got to use that not too long ago. That was pretty sweet. We haven't gotten around to changing the oil on the road glide yet. We're going to get there. Oh, yeah. And here's... Can you believe this is actually less chaos than there was before? We started kind of cleaning the shells off a little bit. Megan is going to hook me up so I can actually start using these pre-X bins. That requires me to do some stuff, too, that I haven't started. We're trying to warm this room up, too. See how it's all working. It seems to be holding out, except for one time. Yep. Never found the paint for that, so... what do we do there? We got a collection of helmets. Sweet, more oil. And then square body parts. Guys, what am I even doing? That is what happens when you try to start a job with absolutely no plan at all. We joke, and say you got to have a plan. That's what you got something to deviate from. But in all reality, guys, you got to have a plan, right? So I came down here and it was scatterbrained. I wanted to do a million things. And because of that, I got 0 accomplished. It's not good, right? Especially when, as you know, projects have built up around here. And I think this approach might be what caused that. That and the fact that I just keep buying crap. But we've been doing good, man. We're getting stuff done, and I can only dwell on the things we've done for so long, right? Because, like I say, hey, we got the Suburban done. That's been gone for weeks. So nobody cares, right? That's done with. We've been trying to get after that one, and it's been kicking our ass, guys. But I think we figured out how to take care of that. I think we got the answer figured out. You see, I started taking some stuff apart. So I should probably finish that. Instead, I was worried about, the detailing of it. That was kind of a motivator for me because I was looking at it. It looked terrible. It ran terrible. I had to have one thing nice to get the motivation to keep going. And she looks beautiful, right? So that worked. Now I need to go on to step 2. Step 2 has been kicking my ass, man. I'll be honest with you. But part of the problem is you want to be in the environment, right? So for some people, it's just being around cars, working on stuff, and I get that, and that was me for a long time. It still is, right? But Megan tells me all the time that like I got like a touch of the OCD or whatever. I call it just put shit back where you found it. But you can't say that no more. Times they are changing. So no, but you saw it actually last video. Kevin said something like, "Oh, I feel kind of embarrassed when the shop's a mess." His shop was far from a mess, and it never is. But that's just how he's on a different. He's like here. He needs to have everything up here. I fluctuate around here, right? And then there's plenty of people that are way down here, and that's fine too. It's whatever works for you. This wasn't working for me, so everywhere I looked, there was I had like a spider infestation. It seemed like spider webs, all that. So everything is just. You see, I'm doing it right now, right? I'm in my own head, and you can't get anything accomplished like that. I just texted Megan a minute ago and told her, so I decided I'm going to clean the shop. I pulled all sorts of stuff out, started some other things, and now I'm in worse shape than ever. She's like, yeah, sounds about right. And that's true because I kept cramming stuff in the back room, and eventually that started trickling out. And I ran out of place to hide things, right? So I got to get all this out of there. And now I can actually go through all the tools that I bought and been given to me and everything else, figure out where to keep them, maybe have to get a new toolbox. We'll see. And I know everybody's always giving me a hard time, Kevin, about the lift, and I've heard about tools forever, all that kind of stuff, guys. And we all work different. So you got to do what works for you. For me, right now, I got to finish cleaning this place. And, well, we'll worry about step 2 later. We're going to clean it. Hopefully, you guys see how everything is right now. For me, it's crazy. So don't let yourself get to this stage right. You guys see, I'm not even in like where I usually do tech tips at because it's trashed over there. I had to move my setup over here. Now, granted, my setup, consists of a tripod that I'm pretty sure we got for nothing in the mail and the battery out of the OBS. So that's besides the point. All right, I think I've ranted enough. I think I actually do have a plan to move forward, and well, if it worked out, I'll throw some clips or some video after I'm done talking here. If it didn't, I guess we'll catch you on Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm not even kidding. You gotta dig the whole light diffuser too, huh? That Cheez-It box, I don't know where the kid found it, but keeps coming up wins.